everyone, welcome back to Switch TCG. My name is Dale Fernandez, and today we're going to be covering one of the most powerful decks from the current Stellar Crown metagame. We are of course talking about Dragapult EX. Without further ado, let's begin. Dragapult EX, as powerful as it has been ever since its release in Twilight Masquerade, has always been one of the more inconsistent builds to play, especially because of all the many different ways to play it. You can play it with Xatu, you can play it with Pidgeot, you can play it with Charizard, you can play it with Regidrago, you can play it with Lost. So many different ways to play it, and most of the major deck builders, all of the major players, they usually can't agree on one perfect build to play Dragapult, and I believe that's what's probably been holding it back from major top 8s and top 16s in Masters, and even the other divisions as well. But thankfully, because of the Dortmund Regionals and Ryuki Okada, we finally have what is probably believed to be the perfect deck list for the current format for Dragapult. Let's check out the list. So here we have Ryuki Okada's first place list for the Dortmund Regionals, and as you can probably tell, it's a Dragapult EX Dusknoir Dusclops build. And for those of you who don't know, Dusknoir and Dusclops were two cards introduced back during the set of Shrouded Fable, and they both have the Curse Blast ability. If you knock them out, right, or like, basically if you use the ability, they get knocked out, but you get to place 5 or 13 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon, respectively. So Dusclops is going to be 5, Dusnoir is going to be 13, and this synergizes really well with Dragapult EX's Phantom Dive attack, which is really the only attack you want to be worrying about with Dragapult. Dragapult EX's Phantom Dive does 200 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon, and it spreads 6 damage counters along your opponent's bench. So you can potentially be knocking out, if you hit a Lumineon V or... if you hit a Lumineon V or a Rotom V on a bench, and you hit them with a Dusknoir Curse Blast, place 13 damage on that, or 130 damage on it, and then you hit it, put 6 damage counters using Phantom Dive, you guarantee yourself at least 2 prizes from knocking out that 2 prizer on the bench. And you could be potentially taking 4 prize turns, depending on what deck you're playing against. You could be playing against Miraidon, you can be playing against Roaring Moon maybe. There are many scenarios where you can potentially be taking 3-4 prize turns in one go, and that is what really helps Dragapult EX here, is that can get ahead of the prize trade really fast. And it also helps that it has a built-in draw engine into its evolution line. Drakloak's Recon Directive, it basically works similar to Comfy's ability. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, take one, put the other at the bottom of your deck, which is better than Comfy's ability just because you don't necessarily never see that card again, especially if you have ways to shuffle your deck. And as you can see, we have plenty of ways to do that, because you have search cards like Ultra Ball and Nest Balls that already tell you to shuffle your deck. More on those cards later. But yeah, aside from that, you have other draw engines include Rotom V for the early game, Lumineon V to search for supporters, Fezandipiti EX, basically anytime one of your Pokemon's knocked out by your opponent, so you can't use this as soon as you use Dusknoir or Dusclops. But basically, if your opponent like KOs a Dragapult or a Drakloak or even your Duskull, basically anything that gets knocked out, you can just hit for Fezandipiti and maybe you can draw into something that really gets your game back on. You have Radiant Alakazam to help you with that damage counter spread a little bit. So of course, if you maybe want to move some damage counters that are already on one Pokemon to another to take that key knockout, like maybe you're just a bit out of range with Phantom Dive, Alakazam really does help you with that. Tatsugiri is a card we haven't checked out on this channel yet. You get to look at the top 6 cards of your deck, and you get to pick a supporter card you find there, put it into your hand, so it gives you that extra constant supporter search, because Lumineon you only get to use once when you put it down, and you don't run Penny or Collapse Stadium in this deck. So once it's on the bench, unless it gets knocked out, you're not really getting it right back into play, right? We have Arven's and Ionos for draw search. Crispin lets you search your deck for 2 energy cards, one into your hand, accelerate the other to one of your Pokemon. Really good card, especially with Dragapult EX's somewhat complicated, even small attack cost. It's 1 fire and 1 psychic. And of course, you do run fire and psychic energy in this deck, of course. So, I mean, what else are you going to be running, right? Roxanne to disrupt your opponent in late game. Side note, since your opponent is going to be taking a prize once you use a Dusclops or Dusknoir Curse Blast, you basically get to put a lot of these like prize locked items online. So like Counter Catcher, Roxanne later on, not Fezandipiti, I already said that before, but like it's mostly Counter Catcher and Roxanne, but they're two very powerful cards that you do want to be getting online with that. So, you know, really good. Anyway, you have one copy of Boss just because you already have 2 copies of Counter Catcher, and you're probably gonna be using a lot of Counter Catcher when you're behind on prizes, which is what Dusknoir and Dusclops is gonna force you to do, but that's fine. Just make sure you don't use it when your one's left on one prize. Anyway, Buddy-Buddy Poffin, so we can get our Dreepies and Duskulls out early game. Rare Candies to evolve them. Ultra Balls and Nest Balls to search for some of our other Pokemon, like Rotoms, Dippities, Tatsugiris, and whatever. Earthen Vessel for another way to search our energies. I already explained Counter Catcher, basically Boss, but if you're behind on prizes. We have 1 copy of Night Stretcher. If I haven't explained it already, you basically get to put 1 Pokemon or 1 energy card from your discard pile directly into your hand. So if you have that rare candy in hand, but you can't evolve into that Dragapult you need or into that Dusknoir you need, that Night Stretcher is definitely going to come in clutch. You do have 1 copy of Switch, mostly because you don't run counter and you don't have 1 Prime Catcher in this deck. You do have Rescue Board, but like I'm pretty sure Dragapult's retreat cost is kind of hefty. Let me double check on that actually. Okay, so yeah, Dragapult does have a retreat cost of 1, but if you get like a Dusknoir trapped in the active, if you get Radiant Alakazam trapped in the active, especially in like the stall matchup, that Switch is going to be really useful. Our A spec of choice is going to be Sparkling Crystal. So that way, basically, what it does, if you attach this to a Terra Pokemon, which Dragapult EX is, it's going to reduce its attack costs by 1 of any energy, but only 1 energy color at a time. So basically, imagine it like attaching 2 energy per turn. You throw on a Sparkling Crystal, you throw on that Fire or Psychic Energy, and you're basically good to attack with Dragapult. Rescue Board, I already said, reduces your retreat cost by 1. We don't really care about the other effect because most of your Pokemon are going to be O-code anyway. Seal Stones for our V-Star power per game. Search for any card once per game. Temple of Sinnoh helps in the Lugia matchup because Lugia is one of Dragapult's worst matchups. And like I said, we're already running 3 Fire, 3 Psychic Energy for the deck. Not really much point to run more or less because we're not going to be attacking with like Radiant Alakazam or Dusknoir. But anyway, with all of that out of the way, let's get into our games. Our opponent is climbing coin flip. As a standard with any stage 2 or any evolution deck, you are going to be wanting to go first in this matchup. Of course, if you're going against something like Raging Bolt, and you know you're going against Raging Bolt, go second. Don't be stupid. Because if you go first, then you're going against like Raging Bolt, then well, you're close. But our opponent does choose to go first. Not the worst thing in the world here if we go second, I think. I mean, you still have a shot to like... Ooh, boy. Okay, actually... No, but I don't want to Seal Stone for Buddy. Yeah, I'll just hit Gun here, see what we're going up against. Okay, Fluttermane could mean Ancient Boss, could mean Guardy. I haven't seen a Guardy in a while. I feel like Dragapult should have a good one. Spread attacking really will help. Radiant Greninja going down could still mean anything. Okay, so we're gonna see that Roaring Moon go down. Yeah, that is Ancient Box. So I don't really know how well we fare against this matchup. I don't know too much about Dragapult's matchup for the most part. I do know that we don't necessarily have a favorable matchup against Raging Bolt, as I've said before. I know we have like a lot of 50-50s in the decks like Rhydon, Charizard. Those might be slightly favored into Dragapult's favor simply because of the spread cap. But also like... Okay, so they just passed. Oh, we get Arven's. We don't have to Seal Stone for Poffin. So we can just grab Buddy-Buddy. Do we grab that Sparkling Crystal now? I think we're perfectly fine grabbing that Sparkling Crystal now. We're gonna grab Buddy. We're gonna grab a Dreepy. We're gonna grab a Duskull. It looks like... Oh, I didn't prize check. But it's fine. We can prize check right now with Nest Ball. Let's see. Okay, one of our Rotom is already prized, as you can already tell. I know one of our Duskulls is prized. We have a Dusknoir in hand. Is one of our candies prized? No, we have candy in hand. I think we have a Poffin prized. We might have a Vessel prized. I don't know. I can't really figure it out. Alright. We'll put that down. Do we attach Seal Stone? I don't know. Okay, we'll attach Seal Stone. We're gonna go, but we'll keep it attached. Do we use the Pokestop? I think we'll go Pokestop, see what we get. I don't think we really need it. Oh, that. Oh wait, but I mean, Night Stretcher doesn't suck. You just pick up the Dragapult right then and there. You don't have to Seal Stone for that. Is there anything we really need with Nest Ball? We don't need another Dreepy. We don't really need. I mean, okay, actually no, another Dreepy wouldn't necessarily hurt, right? Because then, in case if this Dreepy does get knocked out, as is likely, we can potentially, well, instant charge. But if that, oh, my phone turned off again. I hope my camera didn't turn off. What was I gonna say? If this Dreepy gets knocked out, we'll be able to bring out another Dragapult anyway. We'll still be able to Rare Candy Dragapult. We'll still be able to get a Drakloak out. And if we want to, we can even just Seal Stone Rare Candy for Dusknoir and just take like the 2 prizes in one go because we'll be able to hit into one of the Roaring Moons. Actually, we don't even need to hit into one of the Roaring Moons, although actually that would be a lot more help. I wonder what we do. Assuming our Duskull stays alive, do we get rid of all their attackers that are on the board right now, or do we get rid of their drop? I think we might want to get rid of the drop engine, simply because that's their way of discarding energies right now, their big way, and that's how they accelerate their energy. So basically, their drop engine is their energy acceleration. So I think we might want to cut that off. So I think what we're going to go for is for that KO on the Greninja. Oh, but they've got Great Tusk out. I don't really like that. Oh, but they discard it. Okay. Hopefully we don't see that Great Tusk again. Or any Great Tusk. Awakening Drum. That's something I haven't seen in a while, actually. I had a friend recently tell me, like, oh yeah, with, or not like a friend, but like, I'm on the Tricky Gym Discord server, and this guy that I'm talking to, he tells me like, oh yeah, Ancient Box isn't really going to be running Awakening Drum anymore because Secret Box is a thing, and Secret Box is a lot more useful than like Awakening Drum could be, because you get to search for 4 different cards, and like, it's really super useful. Just about any matchup. Alright, they Vengeance Fletching, they get the KO. But we are potentially picking up 2 prizes this turn. Alright. Oh, we just draw. That's wild. Alright, we definitely want to put the Fezandipiti down, right? We're gonna go Candy Dusknoir. We're gonna go Candy the Dragapult. We're gonna throw on Sparkling Crystal. We're gonna throw on Psychic Energy. We're gonna evolve. Then we're gonna Iono here, right? Limit their hand size. They got to do a lot that turn. Okay. We're gonna Drakloak first, then out a card. Okay. I think we're gonna pick up the Lumineon here because our other Duskulls in the prizes. But we'll save it for now. Then we're gonna flip the script. Not bad at all. Ooh. Wait, don't we have Heavy Ball in the deck? Wait, let me look. I could have sworn we had Heavy Ball. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't know. I thought we had Heavy Ball, because I was thinking Seal Stump or Heavy Ball. Alright, we're gonna Curse Blast onto the Greninja. So they get to take one, but we get to take one as well. So now we're gonna be tied up on prizes. Or maybe I should have Curse Blast first before... Yeah, maybe I should have done that instead. I should have Curse Blast first and then Iono. It's too late for that now, though. Okay, I think we'll... No, we already used Night Stretcher. Do we have Super Rod in deck? No, we don't. You know what? I think I'll get a Stadium Bump, so that way we make sure they're like... Alright, we're gonna Seal Stone. Let's see what else we have in deck in case anything's good. No, I don't think anything else is really that good here. We're just gonna grab Temple of Sinnoh, bump the Stadium. We have such a huge hand right now that I don't really see any point in, doing that. Sure, we can pick up another Dreepy for a Drakloak. Yeah, so we have 2 Drakloak next turn, especially if we need to, like... Okay, we're going to... Yeah, I think we just attack. We're just gonna go Phantom Dive. We're gonna put all 6 on the Flutter Mane. So that way we're potentially taking a 2-prize turn next turn. Assuming they don't somehow get that Flutter Mane out of play. Right? But I don't think they were gonna want to keep it in the active for no reason, right? And besides, we still know we have Boss. We still know we have Lumineon in hand right now, so unless they hit us with an Iono, even if they put Flutter Mane in the active, which I don't think they will, we can still take a 2-prizer. Unless they Iono. Alright, they just bump our Stadium right back, so that was honestly useless. But honestly, we didn't have any... It didn't really hurt us too much. All they get here is a Night Stretcher. We might bring the Greninja back with that. But yeah, I don't really see much else they can really do here. They have no energy. Because they're still missing that 1 energy for the attack. We're not seeing Asada's Vitality. Oh, they get rid of the Awakening. No, not the Awakening Drum, the Night Stretcher. What I would have done, I would have used the Night Stretcher, pick up Radiant Greninja, discarded something else in hand. But I mean, okay, yeah, I guess they do get the energy, so actually maybe it didn't matter too much. They had Dippity in hand too, so wouldn't really want to get rid of that. I don't think they one-shot it. Oh, they saved the Flutter Mane, basically. So that's really useful for them. I think what we do here, so we can guarantee a knockout, we can still get 2 prizes here. What we can do... Ooh, no, wait, I don't know. This is gonna be difficult. What we need for a knockout, we're gonna need Boss, which we can get through the Lumineon, but we're also gonna need Alakazam. Whoa, that was a lot of damage. Okay, we get another Drakloak. We're gonna attach Fire to one of them, so that we can have Psychic next turn. We need that 1 space for... Okay, we're gonna thin out Boss with Lumineon. We do have Alakazam in the deck, right? But I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, we do. We're gonna thin out our Boss's order. And then we're gonna, oh wait, I messed up. Oh, I couldn't put it down. I really messed up badly there. Ooh. Oh, we can't get it out of play either. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait a little bit to pull off this play. But well, for right now, we can recon directive. I think I'll take the Dragapult for next turn, right? So all we need is like the extra energy. We have Arven in hand for that. Okay, or we could take the Crispin. We can actually play the Crispin right now. Oh, we can have actually evolved this. Okay. You know, well, we're perfectly fine evolving that because we have a lot of cards in hand. We have Iono in hand. Alright, we'll play Crispin. Pick up a Psychic Energy, Fire. We're gonna put the Fire in hand. Okay, yeah. Choose one to put into your hand. We're gonna put the Fire in hand. The Psychic's gonna get attached to you. And, yeah, I think we just attack pass here. I think we'll just put the one on the Dippity, the rest on Fluttermane, and we're potentially gonna win next turn. As long as we still have boss in hand, or something else to take multiple prizes. Even if this Dragapult gets knocked out here is fine because we still have the one on the bench. They do not win next turn. I thought my phone turned off. Let me make sure. Like, is my camera still working? Yes, it is, but it moved down a bit. I have to check back on that every once in a while. Okay, Pokestop. Ooh, that sucked. Stardust Vitality and Explorer's Guidance, two major supporters going into the discard. I guess they're just gonna retreat with the Fluttermane. Hisuian Heavy Ball, no reason not to play that, I guess. Oh, Petrunt! Okay, that could actually be... Oh, that could actually be super good. Alright. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much, because we still have not gotten Dippity, so whether we gust up the Petrunt or the Dippity, it doesn't matter. Right? It would have mattered more if we were like... I mean, not necessarily, because we wouldn't be able to KO both of them at once like that. So, as long as they don't switch... Or, no, they're gonna switch, right? What we need to do, bring in Dragapult, gust up Dippity, and then just Phantom Dive, KO both of them for the win. Now this could go all down the drain if they somehow manage to heal the Dippity or put it out of play. But we still have the Petrunt. I feel like the Petrunt was a really major misplay, because if they were somehow able to get... They didn't play supporter this turn, right? Yeah, they haven't played a supporter, so like if they had like Penny in here, which I'm assuming they would have been able to just Penny that out of play. But even if they Penny it out of play, like I said, there's still the Petrunt there. Vengeance Fletching, we win. Watch this, watch this. They're gonna take their 2 prizes. You can take your 2 petty prizes. We're gonna put up Dragapult. Alright. Wait, what does... Recovers from all special... Okay, so we're still fine. We can play Counter Catcher. Bring in the Dippity. Just for fun, Roxanne. Alright, that doesn't really matter. We're just gonna draw all cards we can. Okay. Oh, yeah, they can... Dang it, bro. I should have just attacked and passed. Like, honestly, or like, just attacked anyone. But, whatever, we had it. The play was there. So, yeah. Really cracked. Alright, opponent gets to call the coin flip again. So that match went a lot better than expected, I'm gonna be honest. For my first time playing Dragapult. Well, I made a lot of plays that I'm really proud of. But like, you know, Ancient Box is probably an easier matchup. Alright, yep, we're definitely gonna want to go first. That felt really strange, Ancient Box wanting to go first last game mode. I'm pretty sure Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure Ancient Box wants to go, whatchamacallit, they want to go first. I mean, want to go second. Oh, the mirror match. Alright. And, we just drop hats. Oh god, this is not gonna go as well. Okay, what do we do here then? Because we have absolutely no energy. Wait. Oh, we can donk! Wait. We can actually donk. Wait, watch this. Watch this. Arven. Nest Ball. Please have Seal Stone. Thank you. Seal Stone. Nest Ball. Rotom. Play Seal Stone. We're gonna Star Alchemy. Dragapult EX. Rare Candy. And this synergizes really well with Dragapult EX's Phantom Dive attack, which is really the only attack you want to be worrying about with Dragapult. Really the only attack you want to be worrying about with Dragapult. And Jet Headbutt for game! That is wild! The donk with Dragapult is insane. Wow, that was amazing right there. Good stuff from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched till the end, please let me know down in the comments what's your favorite deck from the current Stellar Crown format. Mine is of course still Regidrago V-Star, but I also like playing Terrapagos. And let me know down in the comments as well any decks you guys want me to play, including deck lists. And aside from that, please make sure to like, subscribe. If that subscribe button is black, please turn it gray. And until then, Ostrich TCG, out.